Hey, what is up guys? Welcome to another video on Explainer Zone. This year has been a crazy year to say the least. With the ongoing pandemic, millions of people have lost their jobs in almost every country in the world. In Canada, where I live, the unemployment rate was a record high of 13.7% in May 2020. And although it has improved since then, it is still over 10%. To the south of the border, in the United States, the unemployment rate reached an all-time high of 14.7% in April 2020. And currently it is around 8.4%. The pandemic impacted many of our habits, including how we interact with people on a daily basis, how we do our work, and most definitely, how we spend our money as well. With all this going on, the stock markets have responded. Well, predictably, but also unpredictably at the same time. Within a matter of days, in late February and early March, S&P 500 lost about 34% of its value. But with all the financial support that was provided in the United States and all the other countries around the world, stock markets bounced back. And bounced back really strong, and definitely stronger than anyone would have expected in mid-March. S&P 500 is up almost 60% from the lows it has seen in March 2020. Interest rates are at record low levels, and trillions of dollars were pumped in the form of economic stimulus, which helped improve investor confidence in the market. Unemployment rate is also going down each month as we progress through 2020. So is the worst in the 2020 stock market crash over? Is the stock market going to be able to withhold all its gains? And if possible, even increase further? Or is there something which can result in a stock market crash again in 2020? These are some of the questions which are there in every investor's mind these days. And a lot of us have been wondering every day, what will happen to the stock market today? Well, in this video, let us look at 3 reasons which can result in the stock market falling again in 2020. Before beginning to talk about the 3 reasons that could result in another stock market crash in 2020, I think it is worthwhile to mention that expecting the market to always keep going up is very impractical. The market has rebounded really well from the stock market crash earlier this year, making investors happy, but won't be the case forever. Markets are bound to pull back every once in a while for various reasons, and investors will lose some value of their investments when such a pullback happens. But historically speaking, stock markets have always rebounded from all the pullbacks they have seen so far, including the Great Depression in the 1930s when the global GDP declined by almost 27%, the dot-com bubble, the financial crisis of 2007, and now what looks like a recovery from the 2020 stock market crash. With some of the industries having recovered from the impacts of COVID-19, while some still struggle, like the airline industry. Anyways, so coming to the 3 reasons that could potentially result in another stock market crash in 2020, the first reason could be the United States presidential elections. There is an upcoming presidential election in the United States in November 2020, which means there is uncertainty as to who will be the next president of the United States. Uncertainty is something which most often affects the stock markets in a negative way, as investors do not have a clear idea of how the policies will be changing in the case of a presidency change. The result of the elections will impact policies, taxes, and jobs, amongst other things, and therefore will impact where the stock markets are headed. But the impact of election uncertainty is usually only short-lived. And so for long-term investors, any decline in the stock prices or volatility in the short term will potentially not be an issue. The second reason on the list is the big drops in the GDPs of countries around the world, including the United States. The United States GDP shrank by 9.5% in the second quarter of 2020, which is between April and June. The annualized GDP drop was calculated to be 32.9%, which will be the highest drop in the recorded history if it actually becomes a reality. But this may not potentially turn out to be the actual drop for the year because the calculated annualized GDP drop is only a projection based on the GDP performance in the past few months. Second quarter of 2020 was particularly harsh given the uncertainty posed by the pandemic, which forced many countries to go into a complete lockdown. But as countries are slowly opening up their economies, as the pandemic and the year progresses, businesses are starting to open up, and some of the lost jobs are being added to the market, helping things get better economically. But it remains to be seen how quickly the US economy and the economies around the world bounce back. If there is no improvement in the GDP for the rest of the year, which could be unlikely, or if the improvement is not perceived by the market as sufficient enough to logically support the recent stock market rallies, then there is a possibility that stocks could pull back, resulting in a potential stock market crash. The third reason on the list is investors selling their stocks in order to take profits. Now, as discussed earlier, uncertainty can cause investors to lose confidence in the market, and that may result in them selling their positions in riskier stocks. But also another major factor that can influence investors to sell their current positions could be the massive rally the stock market has seen since late March, when the US government and the governments around the world started announcing trillions of dollars of stimulus to support the economies which were freely falling at the time. In addition to the stimulus, interest rates were also cut to record low levels, which encourages borrowing, improves economic activity, and helps in creating jobs. After the announcement of these steps, stock markets bounced back from their bottoms over the past few months, and in doing so, made significant amount of gains for some investors. Growth stocks like Tesla increased in value by over 6 times, and people who put their money in Tesla stock earlier this year and have hold on to the stock are certainly laughing right now. But this also creates the risk of mass selling, as investors may perceive the risk of stocks like Tesla losing some of their value as very high due to their recent stock price appreciation. This could potentially result in some investors selling their stocks, which could in turn result in the stock price to drop, which could again in turn result in panic selling by some other investors, and so on. Now, apart from these 3 reasons, there could also be other reasons that could potentially result in a stock market crash. These could be a delay or an uncertainty over the effectiveness of a COVID-19 vaccine, resulting in more strain to some of the industries like the airline industry, as travel restrictions will keep extending. It could also be that some of the stimulus programs announced around the world could be coming to an end, potentially resulting in reduced economic support to businesses and the general public, which could possibly result in increased mortgage delinquencies, bankruptcies, etc. Any increased tensions in the ongoing US-China trade war, and many other reasons. Let me know in the comment section if you would like to know about any of these other factors. And if there is any interest, I'll make a video about that as well. So that's it for this video, guys. Those were the 3 reasons why the stock market could crash again in 2020. But as a disclaimer, I would like to tell you that I am not a financial advisor, and none of the videos on Explainer Zone are meant to be investment advice. All the videos in Explainer Zone are only for entertainment and educational purposes, and please do your research and due diligence before investing in stocks or anything else, as there is a risk associated with them. Thanks a lot for watching. If you are new to the channel, consider subscribing. If you are not, then thanks a lot for coming back. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, take care.